Did Iggy just announce that she's staying with her man?
Taylor Swift helps boost Drake's sales.
And Justin Bieber's songs are turned into a hilarious soap opera.
All that and more on today's Rundown. Hey guys, welcome back. We have so much news to cover today, including Dylan O'Brien's medical status.
Yeah, I've been dying to hear that. That's coming later in the show, but first, is Iggy Azalea going to leave Nick, or is she going to stay engaged to him? Iggy Azalea and Nick Young are moving forward with their engagement despite all of this drama that's went down over the past couple of weeks. Iggy took to Twitter last night to quasi-confirm this when a fan tweeted to her, "I'll call a U-Haul and we can have his out of there in 10 minutes. Just say the words, boo." But Iggy replied, "LOL, Nick and I are good, babe." Also, a fan of ours tweeted me a message that the New York Post had tweeted out about Nick, and the title says, "Nick Young has bigger problems than the Lakers' awful season." Apparently it was about Iggy Azalea. Iggy responded to that tweet saying, "Hey, I know it's a sexist world we live in and all, but how about you not blame the women for a man's self-professed unfaithfulness?" So she's not standing up for Nick, saying that he didn't do it, but she is sticking by him. We saw her at the iHeartRadio Music Awards wearing her engagement ring. So, you know what? She's behind the scenes. She's still working it out with Nick.
That is so interesting. So she said self-professed unfaithfulness, so he's admitted it to her. It's something she knows about.
What she's saying is basically that he's professed that he did cheat on her. I mean, it's undeniable. The video came out. It's clear that he cheated on her. But what would you do if you were in Iggy's position? Would you drop him the minute that you found out he cheated on you? Would you try to work through it?
It's really hard to say. I think every situation is different. Cheating for me is a no-go, so I think it would be hard to stay with him, especially in the public eye.
I know.
But maybe they have an arrangement. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes, especially in celebrity relationships. It's kind of strange sometimes. Like, maybe at the beginning, Nick said, "Listen, this is my life. I'm a professional athlete. I'm gonna do this. Are you okay?"
Maybe it's an open relationship.
Yeah, maybe she can too.
That's so complicated, though. Oh.
Yeah, how about you?
I don't think I would stay with him. I think when you're engaged to someone, it's not like, oh, your boyfriend like kissed a girl at a club or something. Like, you've committed to being committed forever, and at that level, I just think that maybe it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, maybe it's not the person.
But we don't know. What do we know?
We have an update on Dylan O'Brien's medical status after his accident during the filming of The Maze Runner. This was really terrible. So if you didn't hear the initial report, the Teen Wolf star suffered severe injuries after being hit by a car on the set of The Maze Runner when filming earlier this year. And right after the accident, he was rushed to the hospital. Fox shut down filming while he is recovering. And recently, his co-star Giancarlo Esposito updated fans on Dylan's condition, telling E! News, quote, "He got put together a couple of weeks ago. He's one tough cookie. He got his bell rung. I would imagine many who witnessed thought that was it." He continued by saying, quote, "But he's a survivor. The one good thing about Dylan that I think is going to help him get back on schedule with us very soon is he has a great attitude." So they were also joking. I'm glad that it's lighthearted at this point, but he was joking that if he wanted to get out of filming, he should have just said so instead of almost killing himself. And Dylan replied via text saying, "Oh my God, I almost broke my face laughing." So we're all wishing Dylan a really speedy and healthy recovery. This was really scary when I saw the report, so I'm glad that he's doing better.
Who knew that Justin Bieber's lyrics, when put together, could create a soap opera?
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of figured it. His lyrics are a little dramatic for me.
I was actually listening to his old songs the other day, and they are super drama mama
Well,
filled.
you're not the only one who thought that. James Corden also thought the same thing. So on James Corden's show, he compiled some Justin Bieber songs with a bunch of celebrities. He called the song or the soap opera "The Bold and the Lyrical," and this was featuring Selma Hayek, Gary Oldman, who I love by the way, and Ray Romano. This is on the Late Late Show, and they only use lyrics from Justin's popular songs. And not only did the writers add lines from Justin's current hits, they also managed to sneak in a few oldies but goodies.
You're indecisive. Shorty is an eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover.
And everything was going just so well until Ray ruined it by dropping the ball and started quoting, well, you have to see it to believe it.
Everybody want to steal my girl? Huh? Everybody want to take her heart away?
Oh, I think that's
Yeah, that's
actually
One Direction.
One Direction.
Yes.
The actor eventually redeemed himself, though, by reciting a Justin Bieber song. Okay, fair enough. But before Selma was able to make her decision between Ray and James, Gary stormed in and started to profess his love for the actress until he realized that she was already in a lover's quarrel with 2 other men. And eventually, all 3 guys decided to leave Selma in the dust, but not before this one final diss.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. My mama don't like you. And she likes everyone.
Taylor Swift is the very first person to receive the Taylor Swift Award.
I'm sorry, what?
Shocker, right? T-Swizzle has received a ton of awards over the span of her life, right? But this one is extra special because it is literally named the Taylor Swift Award. The BMI Pop Music Awards announced that, quote, Taylor Swift has transformed pop culture through her songs, artistry, and indomitable spirit. We felt it was appropriate to award Taylor with an honor that is as unique and special as she is. So she's of course the first to receive this award. What I'm confused about is if this is gonna become like an annual thing, like who else receives the T-Swizzle Award?
I mean, is she that accomplished that she has earned a place to have an award named after her?
I guess the first person to have it was Michael Jackson, and he had an award named after Michael Jackson, but it's pretty crazy that she's second to that. I don't know.
Yeah, she's still so young. She has so much more to do in her career. I think that's a little premature. I think everybody's trying to jump on the Taylor Swift fame wagon right now because she is so successful. Like anything Taylor does or touches really turns into gold. So I think that's why they are doing that.
I'm really glad you mentioned that because Taylor helped Apple Music turn to gold. Taylor brought up Drake's iTunes sales of the song Jumpman. 431% globally. Basically, she just posted an Instagram video rapping to the song, and it was an ad for Apple Music. She's on the treadmill. Just take a look.
I just found my tempo like I'm DJ Buster. Woo! I hit that jalopy with my left hand. I was like, woo! I'm playing something for all my babies that I miss. Chicken finger, french fry for them that wanna.
So Apple's Gym Flow playlist went up. It was 325%, making it the number 5 playlist of the week. And like you said, it turns to gold.
Drake owes her a thank you card for that, just at least for, because she was really owning that rap. I don't think that Taylor Swift's a good rapper, by the way, but I think she nailed that, or runner for that matter. But yeah, like everything she does, everything she touches turns to gold. I don't know if this is gonna continue forever, but for right now, she's one of the hottest things in entertainment.
It's true.
So we broke the news yesterday that Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna are officially engaged. Regardless of what we feel about it, pros or cons, Tyga is actually speaking out to confirm that he is happy that they're happy, which is surprising because you guys know that Tyga and Blac Chyna were together at one point. They have a child together, and now Tyga, of course, is dating Kylie, which is Rob's sister, and it gets really confusing, and all the rumors are saying in Hollywood that the Kardashians don't like Blac Chyna, that this is not a good fit, and they don't really like Rob doing this, but Tyga seems to be pretty PC when it comes to talking about it. He took to Twitter Tuesday to extend well wishes, guys. He says, everybody deserves to be happy. What someone does for their happiness is not my concern as long as it's not interfering with my happiness. It makes me happy to see the mother of my son happy. My only concern in this situation is my son. I want him happy in environments. He's innocent in this, and I want him to feel as much love as possible. Only an evil heart would direct negativity at a child and make fun of him for being in a situation that's out of his control. When you've been blessed how I've been and create someone you love unconditionally, you'll understand how I feel. You'll want to protect that blessing. Cherish your own blessings and stop hating mine. Now, the Kardashian family, the girls, Khloe, Kourtney, Kim, Kendall and Kylie, they all went on this ski trip yesterday. Mama Chris took them all on this special secret trip for their show. Apparently, TMZ is reporting that the family is offended that Rob never gave them a heads up before getting engaged. And they also don't think that this proposal is too serious. They say apparently he's a serial proposer and that apparently his past girlfriends he fell head over feet for, in love with them, like Rita Ora and Adrienne Bailon, and apparently proposed to them as well. So to them, it seems like they may not believe it until they see it actually happen, actually go down. But according to what Amber Rose is posting on Instagram and what these two lovebirds have been doing the past couple of months, it looks like they're on their way. to the chapel.
I mean, I guess sometimes when you know, you know.
Also, Us Weekly is reporting that Black Chyna is planning on changing her name officially to Angela Kardashian.
Is this like a big plot to piss Kim off and Kylie? That would be really
I'm
crazy.
telling you, there's just like something doesn't seem right about it. But if Rob is happy, I'm happy for him. Like he's
Totally.
had such a hard go. If he's happy, seeing a smile on his face is so great. I just do worry about his heart a little bit long term. So do you think that Iggy and Nick are going to actually get married? Do you think they're gonna call off the engagement? It looks like she's sticking with her man, which, you know, I appreciate that too.
Speaking of engagements, what do you think of Tyga's response to Blac Chyna and Rob's engagement? It seemed mature to me, but the whole situation's kind of sticky.
Like, how do you explain to Tyga's child that, yo, I'm your dad, but I'm also possibly your uncle?
There's a song that says, I'm my own grandpa. And you can potentially be your own grandfather. I think we need to make a song about this.
Yeah, I'm sure there is a song already in development on this one. You guys, weigh in, let us know on all of this weirdness. And thanks for watching the DHR, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Selena Gomez gets a new television show, and we have details in that box on the left and on the right. Did Taylor Swift really just throw shade at Justin Bieber at the iHeartRadio Music Awards? Kinda.